What's the first cocktail you're going to be making today?
So when I think of America, what do I think of, Tammy? I immediately think of...
Fernet Branca.
I immediately think of its problems.
No.
So when I think of its problems, what do? I think of people that are able to talk about those problems in a way that can bring us all together. Not the pundits, not the politicians, the authors. I think of the authors. And I think of one in particular who always, whether the world was falling apart or whether the world was in a perfect utopia, there was one man who always made me feel better. My favorite author of all time, Kurt Vonnegut. Curdy Kurt. He's written some of my favorite novels. He wrote Cat's Cradle. He wrote Slaughterhouse 5.
Which a lot of our audience heard before.
People have heard of the Cat's Cradle.
I know, but Cats in the Cradle was
oh, yeah, so I was singing Cats in the Cradle, earlier. That's why that was in there.
Yeah.
And then, God bless you, Mr. Rosewater. But one of the greatest novels he wrote was a novel called The Sirens of Titan. Sirens of Titan. So I'm going to be making a drink today that is based off of American legend, really, Kurt Vonnegut. So let's begin. We actually don't even need our tins for this one. We're going to be building this one right in our glass here.
Nice.
Yeah, nice and easy. We're going to start off by grabbing some of this. This is just a little...
Love it.
A little bubbly.
You know how I feel about...
I've heard your love of the bub.
Yeah.
We are just going to now. Kurt, he would have.
Yeah.
He would not have measured anything. He would have just eyeballed. So we're just gonna eyeball for a minute, right in here. We're just gonna throw enough bubbly in here at the bottom because, of course, bubbles travel up. We want those bubbles to travel up through our cocktail as we are building it. So let's go about that much. We're looking for about 2 to 3 ounces.
Okay.
And then we're going to fill this with some ice.
Beautiful. Shout out to Jay Carter in the house.
Jay Carter, party starter.
Party starter. Betty's here as well. Sterling's here. Deirdre and Catherine. Welcome.
Sounds like a gang.
Yeah.
It sounds like a gang.
It's a gang.
Gang members. The next thing we need to be adding is going to be our booze. This is going to be a sort of a play on a drink called the Saturn.
Okay.
Of course, Titan is one of the moons of Saturn, so that's what we're doing. So
many moons.
Many moons of Saturn. We're going to start off over here by grabbing some Velvet Falernum. John D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum. Now, John D. Taylor was an English guy, but a real mean one. I don't know what that has to do with this drink.
Because all English people are normally nice.
Well, this guy was particularly. He was one of the fiercest pirates that ever lived.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he was he was a real son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I believe is the proper term.
Scallywag.
A real scallywag.
That's what they would
say
back in the day.
A real ne'er-do-well.
Yeah.
A roustabout. Yeah. A scofflaw, they would call them. This next thing we're going to be putting in here is of my own. Yes, you recognize it. This is my own recipe for orgeat. If you do want to know what that recipe is, pop on over to youtube.com/Kushtender. Wait till this show's over.
Yeah.
And pop
Wait
on
till
over
the
there.
show's over.
Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow too.
Tune in tomorrow too.
No, I recognize it because of the Modelo bottle.
Right.
That's
well,
what I always know.
So
It's
all
your
of
stuff.
my I love Modelo, the beer. All of my stuff comes in Modelo bottles. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw in half an ounce of that stuff. I love the look of that as that leaks through.
Yeah.
The next thing we have to add is going to be some lemon juice. Just an easy half ounce of whatever lemon juice you got. We'll be fresh squeezing this one today. Nice and simple and easy and fresh. Perfect. Right in there.
Yeah.
And the last thing we're putting in here is has become one of my favorite. The second to last thing has become one of my favorites ingredients of all time.
What?
Passoa.
Love Passoa.
I honestly do really like Passoa.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is something else. So if you wouldn't mind passing me the Passoa.
Sure. Passion fruit liqueur.
A lot of cocktails call for passion fruit juice, passion fruit puree. I have found that this really does sort of both those jobs. And
I love it.
Booze.
Absolutely.
Most of those things.
It's a passion fruit liqueur. It's the #1 selling passion fruit liqueur in the world.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And what I love is the passion fruits are actually from Brazil.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
I've
So
heard of Brazil.
you know they're doing the samba whilst they're picking them.
I didn't really put a whole lot of thought in this. I probably should have used more
Clearly
American Could use a few more American
They
ingredients.
are listening to Eminem.
That's right.
While they're picking them.
Eminem, very big in Brazil.
Very big in Brazil.
Huge. Huge. That is most of our drink. We just have to add our last little ingredient. Our last ingredient, I have to remember to face the camera when I'm talking.
Yeah.
Is going to be gin.
Okay.
We're gonna grab this guy. This is Mulholland. This is out of Los Angeles. So this is, for those of you who don't know, Los Angeles is in the United States.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, it is. A lot of people say no.
Who knew?
But I say yes.
Okay.
We're gonna hit that with 1 ounce and just a touch more. So between 1 and 2 ounces on this gin will do you just fine. And there we have it. Let's give this.
Looking pretty spacey.
Yeah, it's a little spacey. It does have the curves. Now I don't want people just sipping straight gin when they get in there. So we are going to give this a quick little spin here.
Okay.
And then we are going to decorate it. Now, what is Saturn best known for?
It's rings.
It's rings. So we are going to give it some rings real quick. We're going to take
Is
11.
Saturn your favorite planet?
Do people have favorite planet? I think Earth has to be my favorite planet.
No, it's not mine.
Oh,
No.
Earth is not your favorite planet?
No.
What is your favorite planet?
Jupiter.
Well, what specifically brought you around to loving Jupiter?
Beautiful. It's absolutely
Isn't it just like a big
stunning.
gaseous?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Have you ever looked at it?
No.
You should.
No,
You
I
should.
never have.
It is
okay.
beautiful.
I will go
Anyway,
on record
Saturn,
and say Saturn.
also beautiful.
Saturn is my favorite planet right
Okay,
now.
all right.
We're gonna go ahead and just give it some rings right here.
Yeah,
So we have the
look at
rings of
that.
Saturn. We have the rings of
Woohoo.
Titan going on here.
Yeah,
The last thing we're gonna be putting on here are going to be our sirens. And what better way to signify some sirens coming through than putting on the famous sirens of old, some mermaids, right here at the end of our glass. Hold that up, throw this in here, and we have we have a sipper.
Is it sipper?
This is a sipper,
Meaning
as they
it's
would
gonna
say.
be super strong?
No. Meaning it's gonna be,
Well,
it's gonna be
sipper for me is
easy.
always like strong.
It's gonna be
and...
easy to sip.
Okay.
You'll sort of, you
Not
can
a
probably
slammer?
have, you probably, yeah, not a
It's
slammer.
a sipper.
You can probably have a few of these in a day and be just fine.
Okay.
Not to drive, but definitely you won't go live
Not
early.
to work, what do they always say? Don't work heavy equipment or
Right.
something.
Don't operate.
Don't operate heavy equipment. I'm gonna grab in here.
Hit it.
All right, look at that.
Look at it.
I mean,
Stare at it.
I'm staring at it right now. Absolutely beautiful. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to you.
And just to remind everyone, this is a Scott Cushman original.
This is a Scotch original. Yes, this is a. This is definitely an original.
yeah.
It's good, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love how, I mean, it's so balanced.
Yeah.
But you get that little sweet, you get that little tartness, you get that little bit of fun passion fruit action going on.
That's what you get.
Get that little booziness from the gin going
Sure.
happening right there.
And how's that champagne treating you?
It's, weirdly enough, it's not as fizzy as I thought it was going to be.
That makes sense.
Which I actually kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting it. Mm-hmm. Doing it.
Got some toys afterwards.
You got some toys to play with afterwards.
I mean,
Absolutely.
this is like a Kinder Egg in a drink.
That's it.
Right
yeah.
there.
This is the kids meal.
Yeah.
Of a
The happy meal for adults.
the happy meal of adults. Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
This is delicious.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And thank you to Kurt Vonnegut.
Happy 4th on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, look at authors inspiring you.
Oh man.
Was he an alcoholic too?
Two.
Well,
Who's the other one?
Me, clearly.
Oh goodness. No. Kurt Vonnegut.
Is he in the group of us alcoholics?
Yeah.
here?
No. Kurt Vonnegut certainly had some drinks, but his
no
vice
Hemingway.
his vice was smoking. He was a big smoker. He smoked Pall Mall cigarettes till the day he died. Oh. Yeah. Don't smoke, kids.
Well, yep. Don't smoke, kids. Yum. Delicious. Absolutely fantastic. What a way to start the show.
We did it. We did it. What a way to start it exactly right there.
Yes.
And that's it.
But it could only go up.
It can only go up from there. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and it did. It
did.
went up. Quick shout out also to Jesse, who's in the house. Vera is here, tuned in from Berlin. I do believe I already said hi to Douglas.
What's up, Dougie?
And Matt Daddy's in the house as well.
Is the Daddy Mac around? Do we have both crisscross in?
Daddy Mac? I don't know, but that's Matt Daddy.
Oh, Matt's daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you said
Matt,
Mac's daddy.
who's clearly a dad.
Okay.
So, Everybody's loving the drink.
Good.
They're talking about whose favorite planet is what.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a whole nother show's going on in
We
the
should
chat
do
again.
planet drinks at some point.
Maybe we'll do planet drinks.
We just can't do the Saturn.
Can't do that. No, this is already
Specifically,
done.
you can't do the Saturn.
I thought for my drink,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking up all sorts of things and got inspired by all sorts of stuff. And then I thought, okay, America, it's America's birthday, and everyone, of course, and that's what I'm wearing today,
Yes.
is the American flag.
An Austrian who grew up in Australia, moved to England, is now celebrating America. I love
an
it.
Australian-born, grew up in Austria and England, but loving America.
Loving America.
Been here for just over 10 years.
Absolutely.
Feeling Merca.
Merca.
You know? Birthday's a birthday. I love celebrating birthdays, and 4th of July is America's birthday, so let's celebrate.
Let's
Why
do
not?
it. Absolutely.
Right? If anyone knows how to throw a party, it's America.
That's true. We do the best parties.
So I thought, and I found a drink which is called the Star-Spangled Berry. And I always think, okay, you know, when we drink, it would be great to do like a healthier drinking situation.
You do say that a lot.
I know, because, you know, we do, you know, we get excessive a little bit on a lot of, you know, drinking.
Sure.
So it would be good to throw in some things. And the Star-Spangled Berry has blueberries in it.
Ooh, antioxidants.
Exactly. So I thought, well, that's a huge antioxidant. So when we're drinking, we're actually cleansing.
Yeah, great.
Right? And this is a pump and dump situation.
Oh,
so
who doesn't love a pump and dump?
Exactly. So what we're going to use here is we're going to start off with a little bit of muddling.
Okay.
So I've got some blueberries here.
Do you need a muddle?
I got one.
Oh, good.
Somewhere here. Yes. Calls for 6.
6 blueberries?
Yes. Calls for 6.
Okay.
Why not?
Great.
Okay. Oh, and this is made by Tommy Warren.
Okay.
From the Bedford & Co. Bar.
Okay.
In New York.
Oh, great.
Okay. So.
I don't know it, but
shout
well
out
done,
to Tommy.
Yeah, well done, Tommy.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna muddle these 6. Just a little bit, just like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna put in my favorite thing last. It then also calls for 0.5 ounces of grenadine.
Oh yeah, grenadine.
A little bit of sweetness here. Super easy to make at home for those of you who don't want to buy it. 0.5 freshly squeezed lemon juice.
Okay, sure.
And then the fun stuff.
Ooh.
Applejack.
That's Trey American too. That's very, very American.
Super American.
Yeah.
And what I thought was really great is that the biggest fan of Applejack was George Washington.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
And he hit up the Laird family in New Jersey and said, I've heard about this stuff.
Yeah.
I want a bottle.
Yeah.
And of course they sent like a crate of Applejack to him. And there are a couple of different ones from the Laird family. This is one of the stronger ones.
This is the 50?
This is the 86 proof.
Oh, 86 proof.
So this is 43% alcohol.
Okay.
We do have another one here. We've got this one here.
Yeah.
That's only 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite as good. And actually, that's a different bottle. There's something else in that bottle.
Is there really?
Yeah, I think that's a wine situation. That's,
well, there you go.
Somebody, so goodness we're not
Don't
using
touch that then.
Yeah, don't touch that one.
It's already been drunk, clearly.
Yeah.
So 2 ounces of this guy.
2 full ounces of Applejack.
2 full ounces
Okay.
of that.
Okay.
Why not?
Do you know Johnny Appleseed? Do you know the story of Johnny Appleseed?
No. What?
So Johnny Appleseed, he's an American like vocal, like Paul Bunyan.
Okay.
Basically, the idea was that he was running around planting apples everywhere to make apples readily available for people. I think he was a really nice guy. It turns out the theory of Johnny Appleseed was he was a bootlegger and a booze maker, and really probably a little more suspect than we think. He was really out there for the booze and maybe the women too. I don't know what he was into, but he was into some weird stuff. That Johnny Appleseed, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if that's a story.
That was
but,
okay.
That is a
fantastic story.
Yes. Yeah.
Could you please be so kind and put a little bit of ice in there for me?
Yeah.
Yes. What an amazing story.
I have a way with a beginning, middle, and end to things. Yeah.
All right, let's give this a quick shakeroo.
Do it.
Other side for good measure. All right, there we have it. And like I said before, this is a pump and dump.
Yeah.
So I did have a...
Did I use it?
You did.
Oh, dang.
Why did you use my glass?
Oh, here, I'll bring it right back. My bad.
Fired.
Okay, wow.
No,
Then I'm out.
No, really.
I don't know what to do.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dump this in here. And I love it. You get all those little blueberry pieces. See, there's nothing left in there, which is great. Just one little itty bitty ice cube. Okay, so decoration-wise, what Tommy did, which is stick some blueberries on a what you call a sticker.
A sticker.
Which we call toothpicks.
Some of us do.
I thought that's boring.
Yeah.
So what I made.
I was wondering what these little starfish were doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have little stars. These are actually apple stars.
Yes.
That I made like at 11 o'clock.
How did you keep them so white?
I am so glad you asked.
Yeah.
Because that was a huge problem.
Yeah.
That literally within 5 minutes of carving these, and these are fully carved. I didn't have a stencil thing or a cookie cutter or anything or whatever. So these are all actually made myself. They turn brown. Literally within 5 to 8 minutes, they already start turning brown. If you take 4 cups of water and half a tablespoon of salt, and then you cut up apples and whatnot, let it soak in the salt water, and they don't turn brown.
For how long? Ever?
Well, I don't know. We could try it out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's leave one here.
This is actually a mother's trick to get their kids to eat. Apparently, there was some huge problem about kids eating apple slices at school.
Yeah,
when parents give them, and kids didn't eat them.
Yeah.
So they came up with basically it's like a salt. Water
saline
bath.
solution.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it's a saline solution. Don't let it sit too long because it will absorb and then get a little squishy.
Salty,
So leave them in for about 5 to 10 minutes. Pack them in a Ziploc bag or an airtight container. Put them in the fridge, and they actually stay white.
I love it.
Right? So I thought, because Applejack in there, we've got blueberries in there, but it's Applejack. So I thought I have to make some stars out of apples, and then you're just gonna put them in here. Just like that.
Yeah, look at that.
Got some stars, just like that.
And the apples, like in a sangria, will soak up that booze.
Exactly.
So you got little boozy stars later.
There you go. We'll throw one more.
Yeah.
And there you have.
Look at that.
Your
Dang, Tamee.
Star-Spangled
The queen of the Garnish coming
Berry.
hard.
Do you want a straw or no straw?
No.
It doesn't really call for
No,
one.
look
So
at me.
here you go.
Look at me. Do I look like I do straws?
No.
I do not.
No.
That is nice.
Is it good?
That is nice.
It's yummy, right?
It really is. Yeah. It maybe 12 blueberries next time.
You think so?
I think maybe
don't know.
bump up those blueberries.
Tommy called for 6. There must be a reason why it's not 5 and not 7.
Yeah, I feel like just a touch more blueberry in there might do you, but
why not?
But it is very nice.
Is it refreshing?
It is refreshing.
Right?
Yeah. Do you want to try some?
To get the I think to invite your guests over and then have a little Star-Spangled Berry situation going on. Why not?
Why not?
Right?
Get it going.
Who doesn't love apple?
Doctors,
yeah.
I believe.
I love
Doctors
it.
don't like apples.
Oh, that's good. Doctors?
Doctors, yeah. An apple a day keeps them away.
Yeah, true.
It's like garlic to vampires.
That is true.
Yeah, that's who doesn't like apples.
Let's do drink numero 3.
Drink number 3. Again, the more I think about the drinks that I did that I'm doing today, I did not think this out. This is going to be a pousse café. That is a very French drink that we're going to be doing. This one is called the Rum, White, and Blue.
Love it.
We're going to be stacking liquids on top of other liquids. Inside this guy right here, a martini glass, which of course, martini Italian. But
yes.
That is how we're going to do it. We're
Look
going
at
to
us
start.
being all European on the America Day.
I know. This right here is going to be Grenadine, of course, named after pomegranates, which that's from the Arab world. So I don't know what I'm actually doing here, but let's go ahead and pour in some Grenadine.
Your stories are amazing. Normally my stories are amazing, but today your stories are on point.
I don't know if we can count any of these as stories. I think I'm just talking a
amazing
touch.
stories.
Yeah, I think I'm just talking a touch. Now this one doesn't need to be that thought out. Half an ounce or 3/4 of an ounce, depending on how large your martini glass is. This is a little baby one.
So if you have like this guy.
Yeah, if you have one of these
stupid,
I do. If you have one of these stupid ones, maybe put 4 ounces of it. I don't know how big.
Yeah.
Things gargantuan and ugly.
Okay.
Next thing we got to be putting in here, we have red.
Yep.
I need blue next.
Oh, you need...
Blue is going to be the Curacao.
All right.
So just a little blue Curacao we have. So basically what we have currently is we have sweet. We are now going to add a booze in here. So this will be in the form, the cocktail form of a daisy. I do have a really fun invention that stacks your ingredients very nice and easily. Forgot it at home.
Cool.
So we're going to do this instead the old-fashioned way, which is we're going to take our thumb, put it right on top of here on the back of a spoon, and we are going to try and get 3/4 of an ounce of blue in here. Right there. So now we have a red section, we have a blue section, we need a white section. Thought about white, what I wanted to do for white for a long time.
How come it doesn't mix?
It's the sugar versus the alcohol content that will make some liquors more buoyant and some more dense.
Gotcha.
So the higher proof the alcohol is, the higher up it gets. So Grenadine has 0.
Yeah.
This Blue Curacao has about 24%.
Yeah.
So we had to find a white liquor that was high in alcohol.
Oh.
Luckily, there are lots of them, but I wanted to find something interesting. So
Of course you did.
Right. So I wanted to make this into a daiquiri. Now, of course, you can't throw lime juice into this. Lime juice will mess the whole thing up. So I'm going to bring back my famous lime substitute. This guy right here. This is just citric acid, malic acid, tartaric acid, water, and salt.
Yes.
And then I'm going to mix that with some of this.
What's that?
This is Wray and Nephew overproofed rum. This guy is coming in at a 63% ABV, or 63%.
Aged for about 6 seconds.
Yeah. There's no aging that goes along with this. This is a Jamaican overproof, so the rum definitely sticks out. I have put 2 parts of the Wray and Nephew to 1 part of my fake water. Right in here. So there we have that. We are looking for 1.5 ounces of that mixture. So we're going to go ahead and throw 1.5 ounces of that mixture. Now, technically, white, when we say this is a white rum, we mean it's a clear rum. I wanted something that was white. So I thought, what would make this white? And then I thought, what's more American than going vegan for no reason? And so I, instead of doing egg whites, what's more LA? Yes. Well, but for those of you who don't know, LA is in America.
Yes.
What I did was, instead of using egg whites, which is a good way, like a good emulsifier, I'm using this stuff. This is called Aquafaba. Aquafaba is you ever made chickpeas? Like from a can?
Yes.
Yes. You know the water that's in there that you throw out? Very, very important to bartenders.
Oh.
That stuff. So this is, whenever I make chickpeas, I just save the excess water because it emulsifies very similarly to how egg whites do. So we're going to hit this with just about 3/4 of an ounce of this guy. Now, again, remember this color.
Yeah.
We're then going to give this a big shake.
So in there now is your water lookalike lime, some clear rum, and some
overproofed clear rum, because you can't underproof this one.
It's got to be more than...
Now, you don't want to shake that one for too long, because it, of course, will get watered down, and then it won't float. So we have to do this somewhat quickly. So now we will have a beautiful white liquid floating right here on top. Now, that stupid blue always gets into my white a little bit.
I can still see it.
But we do get a white liquid on top. So then we have a red, blue, and white, or a rum, white, and blue.
Rum, white, and blue?
Rum, white, and blue cocktail. Oh, it looks better than it did at home. That's pretty good. All right, well,
beautiful.
There we did. We did it. So,
I mean, come on.
Thank you.
A little round of applause here
we will
from
take
one
this,
person.
Take this. All right, little.
Come on, everyone.
It's all right. People are answering phones and doing everything else.
Answering phones.
There's a whole, there's a whole office set right behind us too. that is that. Now, of course, you don't want to just drink this like it is. You can give it a little swirl, but I do think it is worth at least tasting that rum on top.
Just as is.
And then give it a little twist. What do you call that? A
stir.
Stir. Give it a stir.
I'll give it a twist instead.
Give it a swirl.
Let me give it a twist instead.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. I mean, just please. I'm gonna hold this like this so
yeah.
everyone can see.
It matches perfectly. Yeah, and
Look
the
at
red
that.
does sort of come through. Look at this. Sometimes I'm surprised myself.
I mean, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it smells great.
That's just rum and lime. Let's get a big...
That alone is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It is going to turn into a beautiful blue drink. Some of that sweetness from the grenadine is going to come up. Some of that orange from the curacao is going to come up. And now you have a very pretty blue drink. Yeah.
More. I just got it on my nose.
Yeah, there it is.
More. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's... Wow, what an interesting taste.
Yeah.
It's balanced but sweet.
Yeah.
Fun. I don't... This...
It's a daiquiri.
It's not... That's what I'm going to say. It's not... You think rum, you think tiki.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
At all. But a bit.
It's a touch of tiki.
Touch of tiki.
It's a sneaky tiki.
It's a sneaky tiki.
Sneaky tiki. Got you right in there. Yeah.
Is this an original too?
That is an original. Yes, that is an original.
A Cushman original?
That is an original. Yes, this was a sort of a last second situation. I was freaking everybody out in my house by running around in my lab coat and my boxers trying to figure this one out at the last minute. So yes, that is a Cushman original that came together moments before it needed to.
Is that what you're doing, mixing, and then you're like, what?
Yes, yeah.
Huh?
That's why I was so surprised that that was so white on top. When I was at home, it wasn't getting that white.
Look at that. That's
maybe it's the light.
delicious.
Maybe it's Greg, the camera guy, whose birthday it is.
Oh, yes.
On the 5th. Yes. So everybody wish Greg, the camera guy,
our
happy birthday.
Fantastic DP.
Yeah.
On the 5th.
Yeah.
What a celebration for the 4th.
For the 4th.
And
right.
then on the 5th,
Yeah.
it's Greg's birthday.
America was born. Then, like, you know what we need? A Greg.
We need a Greg.
We need a Greg.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
That's how that worked out.
We need a Greg.
Let me bring these back. Then I'm going to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat. See what's going on there. Raquel is in the house
What's up,
as
Raquel?
well. Yeah, Carl Tenner says Cushman Originals coming in hard today.
Yeah.
Yes, Betty says it's a hummus cocktail. Almost.
It's very close to a hummus. You're very right. It's very close to a hummus cocktail.
Who would have thought at one point to keep the water with chickpeas?
Yeah.
So, don't know how that
I
happened.
honestly have no clue why some bartender thought of that.
Everybody is wishing Greg a happy birthday.
Yes, there we go.
Yes.
There he is.
Nothing like a man in a lab coat. Well, we don't really know.
And just a lab coat.
We don't know. Oh, and we got Joe in the house as well. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Would also like to give a quick shout out to everybody who's tuned in on Twitch, Dailymotion, Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok. Where else are we? All over the world.
Yeah.
Including Saturn.
Saturn. That's
As
right.
well.
My favorite planet. Right? Because I didn't know you needed one, but now I have one.
So there we go. Let's do a quick recap of all our drinks here today for 4th of July, which I really hope we've inspired people to make these.
I hope so.
They're easy and they're fun.
Yep.
So we of course have our Sirens of Titan.
Yep.
We have our Star-Spangled Berry.
Absolutely.
And then we have our, was it rum?
Rum, white, and blue.
Rum, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Ooh, if I had to pick one, it's difficult. They're all pretty fun.
They're all very delicious.
I would say it's rum, white,
The rum, white, and blue wins out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, my goodness.
Rum, white, and blue.
Yeah.
All day long.
Check that.
But I would make
steroids.
it in the bigger martini glass.
Yes,
that
absolutely
you hate.
would. I do. I hate them. Mm-hmm. Yes, I hate them.
No, this is great. You know why? Because I do like, it reminds me almost of a little bit like a sour because you've got that foaminess. It's almost like egg is in here, but it's not.
Yep.
Which I think is great.
Yeah.
For the vegans as well.
For the vegans.
You know what I mean?
Nothing more American than going vegan for two
come
weeks.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing more American
Then
than
realizing how awful that is and how delicious bacon is.
Absolutely. Bacon all day.
Oh man.
Every day.
Get that vegan bacon in you.
Yeah. So we do have some exciting news. Don't know if you caught it before we went live, before the show. We might be going, or probably definitely, Patreon.
Oh, yes.
We will be having an account on Patreon, but we'll be mentioning more about that throughout the week where some exciting things are going to be happening.
Absolutely. It's a good way to become a producer of the show. You know, we are a very small team. We've been doing this for almost a year now.
For 1,000 years.
Just coming in. So if you do like the show, it is a good way to become a part of the show. That's, I think, really what we are giving people the opportunity to be. Is just become part of the show.
Well, we love audience participation. I think it's a really great way to get more involved for us, to have you decide a lot of the things that we're going to be doing, and also it's more personalized and customized to you for a price.
For a price, yeah. That's how that works.
In the meantime, though, please remember to subscribe and also to click that notification bell that is next to the next to the subscribe button. And a lot more exciting things are going to be happening this week. We'll be posting about it throughout the week, and of course, we will be back again in 1 week's time, next Friday, which should be very exciting. I think it's got something to do with fire.
We will be doing fire. We will be
I
doing
might
some
need
fire.
to tie my hair back for that one.
That might be the time. Yeah, I might need to.
No
too.
hairspray and just tying it back.
Gotta shave my arms.
Yeah.
I can't have my arms light on fire again.
Yeah.
It's gross. Okay. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Light on fire again?
Listen, as a bartender that dealt a lot with fire, I have
Yeah.
definitely lit my arms on fire. The arm hair has gone singeing. Yeah.
Amazing.
Tune in next week. Maybe
What a
that'll happen
show.
again. You know what? I won't shave my arms next
gonna
week,
say.
everybody. So
Yeah.
maybe
Let's
we'll
see.
see the Human Torch.
Let's see. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We love and appreciate you. Until next time, I'm Tamee Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Cheerio.